Okay, we're here.
Huh?
We're
Hello.
here.
You're here?
Hello.
Ring, ring, hello.
Hello. Victoria, do you want to do the announcements for me, or should I do them?
I certainly can. You got those chat commands?
I do got those chat commands.
Alrighty, everybody. Welcome to Fabled Whispers. Before we get started, I've got a couple announcements for you. I'm getting an echo from somewhere. I don't know where.
I'm wondering. It might be me. I'm a me.
Okay, so first of all, we want to give a big thank you to our sponsors, Little Dragon Corp and Cardboard Castle Games. Little Dragon Corp is a Canadian dice company that supplies all kinds of cool tabletop gear. You can check out their Twitter at LittleDragonCo1 to stay updated on all their awesome products and use the coupon code PROBONUS. That's PROBONUS. When you head over to littledragoncorp.com and you'll get 10% off of your order. Cardboard Castle Games is a lovely game store local to the Evans, Georgia area. Please give them your patronage if you find yourself there, or check them out online. Also, don't forget to check out our other games. The schedule should be posted below the Twitch video feed. We stream every day here at Probo. We have games for several of the major published 5th edition modules, as well as some homebrew games, like this one. Some of our games even feature systems other than Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, so hopefully we've got something up your alley. We also have a community Discord with public channels now. There should be a Discord banner button on our Twitch page that will link you to it, and there's also chat commands for that. We also have subscriber games that you can learn more about in our community Discord. Basically, if you subscribe to our Twitch, you can now sign up to play in a game run by one of our DMs. There's going to be more info for that. It's in the Discord. Please check it out. Also, Christy, wait, hold on. Jamie produces this, so the music one is not relevant for this, is it? I was reading my Wednesday announcements.
What music?
On Wednesdays, we use music from a specific composer, but we don't do that here, I don't think so.
I'm sorry that I'm not cool and I don't play music, alright?
There, you heard it here first. Jamie is not cool.
You want me
and
to play
plays
music?
bad
Give it to me. I'll throw the music in. It might be too loud.
Let's put a pin in that.
We'll do that next week. We have an idea.
Let's put a
do
pin
that
in that, and we'll
Yeah.
approach that later.
All right.
But yeah, that's everything I have on the announcement front.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is the audio coming through fine? I think it is. I'm being told it is.
Okay.
Jamie about to bust out the violin. Sorry. It's true though.
No, sure. Yeah.
We vibe.
So, last
Are y'all
time.
still getting the echo?
Yes.
Sorry. What the freakle frackle?
Yeah. That's weird.
Ah! I didn't get it that time.
Noise depression
It's
because everyone's
really weird. I mean, turn
Make
us
sure
down.
echo cancellation is down or on.
It's on. Wait. Oh.
Echo cancellation. Go to your audio and then scroll down. Technical difficulties.
Yeah.
What we do here.
Okay,
In the
so
voice and video settings, it's towards the bottom.
yeah, I see echo cancellation. I
Is
toggled
it
that.
on?
Yeah.
I
But
can
I-
still hear myself echoing through your thing sometimes.
How loud do you
I-
have us playing in your ears?
That loud. Like not that loud. Y'all are
Secretly,
not
she's
even that-
actually deaf, so she has to have him at 100%.
Who knew?
Eat
Wow.
ass. Derek is
Okay.
at 80%.
Oh, wow.
Alex is at 66.
That's pretty low. Yeah, that's really low.
Chrissy was
Why
at
not?
100.
Why not 69 is what I want to ask.
To be fair, 66 is also a good number. Oh my
Yeah.
god, that was like a perfect echo. I could fully hear everything I was saying.
Because you're at 100. What
Is
if
your
I put
mic
you
just
at...
really sensitive? I think your mic just might be really
I'm like,
sensitive.
Why is everything sensitive?
It's because it's the headset.
If
It's
you
the
go to video
headset.
voice, click on your mic input and click it again. Like it might reset it. That might
Okay,
help.
give me.
When in doubt, turn on and off again.
That's true. The fridge at work wasn't working for some reason, so I unplugged it and plugged it back in, and it just fixed everything. I don't
Yeah.
know why.
Gotta
So
reset that
did you report it to your boss because it wasn't working at work?
That's a long story.
Hear me?
We'll save that for another day.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Because now my voice is coming through the mic, through the webcam instead of the microphone.
Why did you change it?
Because I was wondering if that's why, like, it was echoing.
It could be.
Echo testing, blah 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 blah.
That seems to be better.
Yeah.
Probably not going to echo now because her headset would have to be very loud for her mic, her camera to pick it up.
But, oh, I hate.
Thanks for bearing with us, y'all.
Yeah.
Because now I'm wondering if it's. What if my output volume is? What if I lower my output?
Yeah, your output
to, like-
volume might be a little bit too high.
All right, how about now?
Your output sensitivity.
Testing. Oh, that works.
Hello?
And now everybody else is real low.
Ah!
Marketing core.
All right, let me put everybody back up to 100 and see what happens.
Body,
Because now I'm having a hard time hearing. What the fuck?
At least we
So,
started
okay,
on
so-
time today.
We
Well,
started on time. I
Yeah,
just have technical
we're here.
difficulties.
You get to watch the technical difficulties firsthand.
You know, I didn't put on my makeup, so this works out well for me.
Oh wait, this might be better. Oh, did this fix it?
Beep beep boop boop.
Beep boop.
Leedly.
It was my output volume.
I knew it.
So my output volume was way too high apparently, but it was at 100.
Do the roar.
Yeah. It's,
Roar.
Yeah.
You did
Do a
it.
barrel roll.
Roar.
Roller.
Roar.
XD
Okay.
roar.
Okay. 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 Let's.
Come on, children.
Let's go.
Gather round.
Last time, 84 years ago, when we last played, you guys had gone to Elarissa, ahead of an airship that held Matty's Codex, which is a very important book that's not supposed to be lost. And you waited for the airship to arrive, and as it did, the person carrying the codex jumped off before it docked and landed on the ground, and you chased after the person, which turned out to be Julika, the wife of Matty's mentor, Rose, who had gone missing after Rose died. And sorry, angry gif in Discord. It made me laugh. And Julika explained that she had been essentially keeping tabs on Matty for a long time and stopping people from discovering that she's the one with the codex. And also, if they do, take care of the problem before they reach Matty. But she was displeased with the way Matty had been storing the codex, and so stole it. And, well, was at least impressed that you managed to find her so quick. And Nyx was mad, so he went off in a huff after punching a wall, which did not break, by the way, because it's like solid wood. So he broke his hand, essentially.
Nice.
Yeah. And Yeissal followed him, and they had a conversation, or more like Nyx was yelling about stuff, upset. And then as they were heading back towards the inn, which Julika had already left, that's where we ended. So, Nyx and Yeissal, as you approach the inn, you see that the tabaxi with the dark gray and black fur is also heading towards the inn. This is Forest in the Storm. And he
Interesting.
sees you and kind of gives a wave. Oh, Lilith's friends. Didn't expect to see you here.
Yes, it was more of a spur of the moment decision to visit this island. But it's nice to see you again.
Nice to see you as well. I typically stay on my ship during these kinds of trips, but my business here is taking a bit longer, so I decided to treat myself. Stay at an inn instead.
Oh, is it making a sell or just waiting until you can get settled?
Just some unfortunate theft that occurred somehow. But it's just, formalities and technicalities and everything. It's not too big of a bother.
Theft,
Well, that's
you
quite
say?
unfortunate.
And I look at Yeissal.
I don't look at him. I don't, because I just don't do that. Well, that's unfortunate.
Yes. You seem like a capable sort, by the way. You wouldn't happen to be looking for work? Not for me. I just heard that they've been having problems. Some people fishing on the lake went missing. And they're looking for people to look into that.
Oh, thank you for telling us that. Yes,
Yeah, sure.
we are always interested in money that can be earned. Where did you hear this?
Just gossip around town, but I assume that if you go to City Hall, that's where they'll hand out the job, so to speak.
Oh. Well, thank you. Thank you for passing the word.
No worries. Anyway, I should go get a room before they're all gone.
Yes, I'm here to meet up with Lilith and our other companions now. We're staying in the same inn.
Well, maybe we'll see each other in the morning then.
Hopefully. Well, you have a good night.
You too. And he goes to the reception and everything. And you guys can head up to the room where, by the way, Matty, you did check over the codex to see that it was, the actual codex, and it was, and all of the pages are exactly as you remember them. And the cover is nearly identical, but you notice as you're trying to roll it basically like you did to keep it in your tube thing, it's not as bendable anymore.
It's a counterfeit.
It seems like the leather is newer. It's made to look old, but it's newer. than it was before.
Okay. Does it seem like it was like rebound?
Yes.
Okay, it's not a counterfeit. Okay. Whew.
No, Maddie's
Because
smart.
all of the pages are exactly
Yeah, they're all
the
identical.
same,
I was
and,
about
like,
to-
the stains you remember and everything. It's just the cover.
Okay. Ooh. All right. Is it still bendable, or do you think I would
I mean, it's still bendable. It's just harder than it used
harder
to
to
be.
do it? All right. I
Yeah.
might have to look into getting another container for it, but for now, because this is all I have, I feel like she would like work it out.
Patty,
Yes.
I want to talk to you about what exactly kind of just went down.
That's what
Um,
Oh,
That was you trust me, right?
of course. I trust all of you.
Does that not seem a little odd to you?
What? You mean the new cover? She
Well,
probably just
that,
wanted to make sure it was still.
but her attempting to steal, or not attempting, actually stolen something from you. What was she going to do if we didn't catch up to her? If we never found her? What was she going to do at that point?
I don't know.
I just want you to think about the circumstances of what actually happened.
What do you-
I know you know who she is, or I don't want you to be fooled. Not everybody is as upfront as some people.
I mean, she seemed pretty upfront about it to me.
Was that sort of thing normal for how your apprenticeship with her wife went?
I mean, sure, there were moments of, I guess you would call it tough love, but like Julika wasn't really around much. But when she was like another mentor. She never treated me badly. That's what you mean.
Didn't your mentor? Didn't you say that they died of suspicious circumstances?
Oh, she was murdered. I don't think there's
Okay.
anything less suspicious about being stabbed
Do
to
you,
death in your bed.
do you know who did it?
No, and I think neither does Julika, and that's why she's doing the things she's doing. I think she's trying to find out who hired the third party in the first place.
Regardless of whether or not she wishes to avenge her wife's murder, do you not think it's inappropriate for her to exact that sort of tough love approach on you? In fact, could I ask, why is it that you felt that was justified? Because when she explained it to you, you seemed quite all right with her doing that. You do
Well-
realize that people treating you like that is not normal, right?
No,
That
it
what
was
she
my
did
fault.
was okay.
It was my own fault. I should have been more attentive.
It was not your fault that it was stolen from you. Somebody who knows you well exploited what weaknesses they had gathered from you in order to steal. Maddie, that's abuse.
What do you mean?
Somebody made sure that you were lulled into a false sense of security and then took advantage of you. And in fact, it sounds like perhaps this tough love approach was a similar situation of engaging in toxic and abusive behavior in order to train you, which is not necessary. I can assure you that in arcane practitioner, such approach is not necessary. I was never treated that way by my mentor. And when Naelen as Azabin took you into the woods, the things that he said to you there to try to get the magic beans were manipulative and abusive. You're not a doormat.
I don't think I'm a doormat.
Then stop acting like one.
Maddie, I just want you to think how suspicious it is that she says that she's been protecting you. And
I
if she
believe
has, that's great. But she could have been lying.
Why would she lie to me about that?
Maybe she
You
wanted
saw
the
her.
codex for herself.
She's equally as heartbroken over Rose. We're both suffering at the same time.
Then why didn't
Also-
she just have a conversation with you and say, I don't think you're protecting the codex well enough. Let me
Because she was
propose.
hiding herself. It probably wasn't safe for us to talk. I don't know. I trust her.
Maddie, where was she at when Rose died?
I assumed they were sleeping in the same bed, but I don't know. I I didn't live with them.
Then why
I
is
lived with my
Julika
brother.
alive?
Exactly. And how does she not know who killed her? I'm just trying to it's her story isn't coming up. It doesn't make sense all the way. I just want you to be prepared that maybe she isn't telling you the truth or the whole truth. I don't want you to be hurt by that. She might have had a hand in Rose's death. If she didn't, she's still alive, and if they were sleeping together, then the question is, why isn't she dead also?
Well, she said she was pretending to be dead or she passed out. They might not have finished the job.
But wasn't the scene of Rose's murder carnage?
Yeah, the whole room was torn apart, but I assume that was because after they killed Rose, they probably turned the whole room upside down looking for the codex.
People willing to do that much work to find an item, I wouldn't think would be so sloppy as to not double check that everyone was dead. That sounds very suspicious.
Maddie, I know you're very smart. Even you're smarter than me. I just want you to keep it on your mind. Just think about it. It's just not adding up to me. So just be careful. Okay? That's all I'm asking.
Did Maddie tell Lilith about like why she has the codex, like the stuff with her brother? I don't remember if that's something that you took or if it's just Victoria's knowledge.
No, and out of character, I would say that, like, her brother being sick and her having the codex is a happy accident.
Okay, but she hasn't mentioned that connection or her brother being sick.
I think she's mentioned that her brother was sickly, so we were in the city often, and we ended up living in the city. But I don't think she's gone in depth on how sick or what was going on.
Yeah, she briefly talked about like wanting to make a medicine to try to help her brother while we were on the road, but I think that's as far as it went.
I mean, there are logic leaps because she's like, she told you what the codex is supposedly used for or what it could potentially unlock, and she's mentioned sick family members, but like Maddie herself hasn't made that connection for you, if that makes sense.
I just worry the situation with Julika is suspicious, but I worry that it's most of your life you've been expected to overexert yourself and take on roles that you weren't ready for or that were not right for you, and it seems like you are very quick to justify other people's bad behavior with excuses. That there's no excuse for someone doing something like that to you or taking a tough love approach to learning that does not work. Look at all that you've done in the time that we've been together. And you've had no tough love finding out all of these amazing things, the inventions you're working on. With the support and love of your friends, who will be patient and wait for you. We won't give you tough love.
So, Maddie, I know we talked about it. Would you like me to put the codex in my ring until you want to study it some more, and I can bring it out again for you? That way, no one can steal it. Up to
Yeah,
you.
probably.
Okay. I can put it in there tomorrow. Unfortunately,
Thank you
I have
for
used.
the gold.
I've already used that ability today, but I can put it in there tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.
And like I said, if you ever want to see it, all you have to do is ask. I'll bring it out for you.
Okay. Are you guys mad at me?
No, not at all.
Oh,
I am just. I guess I'm being a little bit protective.
and I think you deserve to grow a spine.
What do you...
You're brilliant, Maddie. That way you wouldn't... There was no oversight with protecting the Codex. That could have been a conversation instead of approaching you, and don't make excuses for her that she couldn't come out of hiding. We found her very easily. That, pardon my language, is bullshit.
I feel like in anything I say, you're not gonna listen. So okay.
Maddie, if you truly believe that she's telling the truth about what she said, then I will trust you.
Why
But
would she
I
lie?
will I will also be watching just in case she isn't. Okay? If
Okay.
you believe her, I believe her, but I am still going to watch out for any danger that may be coming towards you.
Okay.
Hurting people as a way to teach them a lesson is not right. That's what I want to tell you. That's wrong. As someone from a family that passed on a lot of tough love and difficult lessons, that's not right. You shouldn't treat someone you care about like that. And I don't think you should take that laying down and make excuses for those people. That's all I want to say.
I mean, is it an excuse if it's true? If I learn my lesson, is that still wrong?
The means don't... I don't think the means justify the end in this situation. Certainly it can be true that she went through difficult times and that you learned your lesson from this, but it is also true that her methods were inhumane. Think of the days of anxiety you were plagued with. You were so worried. And for someone to care about you, to do that is wrong.
And about now, Yeissal and Nyx would come back to the room.
I opened the door.
Is the stream running okay? Because it keeps crashing on my browser.
Yeah, I got a brief crash, but I am seeing that we're live again now.
My phone has been going this entire time.
Okay. Okay.
So
I guess I'm just
noticed.
having issues on
Internet
my browser
connection.
side.
Mine did crash too for a second. I had to reload.
Yeah,
but
it
was still
keeps
there.
saying like this video is unsupported on this browser or something like that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, so it's a
We're
browser
illegal.
thing?
Yeah.
I used the Twitch app and I got the same error message and had to refresh.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh,
weird.
We're just
I think
illegal.
it's
It's
just a
fine.
global Twitch
Glad
issue.
it's not just me.
Well, we are back. Can I read the room? Do it look
Welcome back.
Can I read the room?
like? Can I read? Because I just walk
I mean,
into this.
the tension and uncomfort is palpable.
Okay, thank
Whoa,
you.
Alex, we just mime-mailed the same sentences. Holy shit.
I
Holy
don't
shit.
know. If Maddie was like sitting on like a little couch in there, Lilith probably went and like stood over by a window and is just like arms crossed, like not even fully facing like Maddie, and is just like can't talk right now, doing hot girl shit.
Like sitting next to her, trying to be like supportive, like consoling. If she wants a hug, I give her a hug, that kind of thing. So I'm just
Maddie's
sitting there,
not
so.
really. She's kind of checked out and is just staring at.
Dissociating.
Yeah, dissociating.
Hmm.
She's got a lot going on in her head, and it's really loud. So she probably doesn't even notice you guys walk in,
Welcome
even though
back.
it's dead quiet in this room. But like in her head, like it's so loud, and it's just like the.
Well, I assumed everything was handled one way or another.
Yes.
just lift the book.
Nyx, how was your hand? That looked like that might have hurt as you were leaving.
It's all right. I wrapped it.
Are you okay?
I I think I'm all right.
Why did you punch the wall?
Yeah, she's oblivious.
May I have a moment with you?
Sure.
Like
I'm going
go on
for
a
a
walk.
walk.
Oh, well,
How about we leave the room? We leave the room to you. I
Uh,
could use some air to refresh the space.
Sure, I guess. I didn't
I'm
want to force
going.
people to leave.
No, I'm leaving. I'm going for a walk.
We could go for a walk in the opposite direction if people want to stay here. I don't know.
I mean, I can stay here.
Okay. We can go for a walk.
All right. I will
get
offer
up.
you a hand to help you up.
I will take it and follow.
I'm confused. Are all of us going, or is it just you
It's-
two?
I would
I was
like to
letting
talk
them
to
just,
her because I feel like it's going to be easier to have this conversation.
Okay. I will stay here then. Just be careful.
Always careful. I wouldn't recommend punching these walls, by the way. They're very sturdy.
That looked really painful. Are you sure you don't want me to
I'm
look
fine.
at it? I have poultices that I could use.
Honestly, I'm a healer too, so I just
Okay.
took care of it.
Okay. That's good.
If I'm asleep by the time you all come back, good night, and I'll see you in the morning.
Okay, good night.
Good night.
I don't know what time it is. I'm just saying it just in case if it's late. So
I'm assuming it's nighttime, right?
I don't know what time during the day it is. So
Oh no, it's like
It's like-
midday.
No, because the ship arrived in the afternoon.
Oh
So
yeah.
it's like afternoon, early evening, kind of.
okay,
So like just breaking darkness.
Yeah.
cool.
So sunset.
Yeah.
Dinner
Kinda.
time.
Dinner time indeed. I think Nyx would just walk with you. Probably noticing which way Lilith went, we'd probably walk the other direction. And in silence for a little while, until we're a little bit a ways. Alright, so I had a lot of time, not a lot of time, but a decent amount of time to think about everything that happened. I'm happy that your family member, tutor person, I'm happy that they're alive.
Me too.
And I could tell you care about them, and that's good.
She was the most important person to my mentor, and she was great.
Yeah.
I understood why she fell in love with her. They were really cute.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't doubt it. I was just very mad. Very mad at first. Then conflicted, but still angry. Then I talked with Yeissal about why I was angry. And then I felt kind of bad. But like, Yeissal told me to talk to you anyways. So I don't want you to feel like I am angry with you, because I'm not angry with you at all.
Okay.
I don't want. I'm slightly angry with Julika. Is that her name? Julika? I'm slightly angry with Julika, a little bit, and I'll explain that here in a moment.
It sounds like everybody's mad at her.
Well, there are reasons. I don't really know how to start this conversation out without sounding bad. I feel like what Julika did was straightforwardly reckless. And I feel like that recklessness was thrust upon you. And sure, some of the blame might be on your shoulders. And I'm sure you can see it from that angle too. At the same time, I don't think that this codex thing is completely your fault. I don't think anybody really knew about it. And the only reason she knew about it was because she knew that you had it.
Right.
And from what she was saying, nobody really knew that you had it.
Yeah.
And if people are watching her thinking she might have it, for her to steal it from you to try to teach you a lesson puts you in more danger than I think she was processing at the time, and then I think you realize that it puts you under.
I suppose I could see that if no one knew I had it, they might now.
Right. And
Could see that.
I can understand that that item is of great value and importance.
Apparently, yeah.
But you're also of great value and importance to everybody in our group. And I think everybody is rightfully angry at this situation. Not at you, but at the fact that this puts you in danger and is forced upon you as if it's made to be your fault completely. And it's not. You shouldn't feel like you're the one to blame for everything, because you're not. Sure, you could have kept it more safe. At the same time, it was pretty safe to begin with if nobody knew about it in the first place. And you realized it was gone really fast. Relatively, I mean, we caught up to her.
Yeah.
That shows something too. I get she was your mentor, and you know you have to listen to you think you have to listen to things she has to say, or she was your mentor's wife, and that she's a figure of power. And I don't really understand like deep family bonds. I've read about them, but I don't know a lot. But at the same time, I could definitely tell that that conversation wasn't right.
So, what do you think would have been right in this situation?
Honestly, I don't really know. I just don't think that was it. Because I realize that there's potential she was being watched in the city and didn't want to bring any attention to you there. At the same time, if she has attention in the city, she has attention anywhere. No matter where she is, somebody's going to be watching her. So to steal it from you in the first place probably wasn't a good idea, because that brought it into the attention of whoever may or may not have been watching her.
Yeah.
I think there are other means of communication that could have been used. Spells that we've used before by buying them from a magic shop. If she knew you were alive, there are other means than to try to teach you a lesson that didn't need to be taught in the first place. I mean, I guess a lesson might have needed to be taught, but like not like that. Like a strongly worded letter, maybe. It's hard for me to say what would have been the right thing to do, because I have not been in that situation. But it's easy for me to tell you that that wasn't the right way to do it. And I'm going to give you a hug.
Ooh, she just starts crying a little bit.
I am here if you need to talk. And we care about you. We're not mad at you. We just want what's best for you. And we want you to realize that that wasn't okay.
Am I a doormat?
I don't really understand what that means.
I don't. Lilith said I don't have a spine and that people walk over me. Is that true?
I don't know if that's because you don't have a spine or you don't realize that people are taking advantage of you. I don't think that means they're walking all over you. I just think that you naturally don't realize when people are manipulating your emotions and pulling your strings. That's because I'm too far back and I'm speaking low. I don't think that you realize when people are pulling your strings. And that doesn't necessarily... I also don't think Lilith we've been with Lilith for like a couple weeks, and honestly, she's very blunt, like very mean sometimes. But I don't think she truly means it. I think she just says things and they might come off in a different context than she means for them to. I mean, you heard her when she was drunk. She said you were like her sister. So she cares about you too. She just...
I know she cares about me. I know she does.
I don't think you're a doormat. If you were a doormat, you'd be a really cool doormat that, like, did magical things. I don't know.
Mm.
But I don't think you're one. I think you just need to stand up for yourself a little bit more.
I don't need to stand up for myself. I just want the people I care about to be happy. If the people I care about are getting hurt, I'll do anything. I don't need to think about me. That's not important. You're important. Rose and Julika are important. Lilith is important. And after hearing everybody tell me how bad the situation was, I understand that Julika probably could have done it differently. But I don't have it in my heart to be mad at her. She's been through so much, and the last thing she needs is me tearing down her actions because she's been gone for so long. I don't know what she's been through.
I understand. And honestly, I have the same values as you. I just want my friends and people close to me to be happy as well. That's mostly what I've been doing. And it was conflicting for me because you seemed so happy, yet at the same time, you were being, from my understanding, mentally attacked in a way, it seemed to me. And as you being the smartest person that I know, it was very frustrating to hear somebody calling you, like, basically stupid for the way that you were handling your situation. And
I don't think she meant to call me stupid. I think she was trying to show my lack of diligence. I know I'm not stupid.
that's good.
I just felt dumb in the moment because I wasn't diligent enough. I wasn't paying attention.
That's not entirely your fault, because at the time you didn't have to.
I got complacent.
Maybe. But that's alright. That's not a problem.
I know.
Listen, I also valued others more than myself. But then a literal god told me, you need to not do that. You're just as important as everybody else is, and your feelings are also valid. You shouldn't put those on the side.
This is not Maddie, this is Christy.
You shouldn't put your feelings to the side to please everybody else. Your opinion
But if
and
that's what makes me
emotions.
happy, though.
I was right there as well, but I also now realize that that's not always the best approach. It takes time, and I'll be right here to help you if you need help. If you want help, I understand where you're coming from. I understand that you do feel like you are being complacent. You understand that, what you are carrying is apparently very important. I understand the lesson that needed to be taught. And I understand your value towards your mentor.
But you don't think it was the right way to do it.
I don't think it was the right way to do it. But it was a lesson that needed to be taught. At the same time, it's not completely your fault. I just want you to understand that it's not all on you.
Okay.
Don't take anything Lilith says to heart, alright? Because she's pretty catty most of the time, but I really don't think she
What if
means it.
she's right though? What if she's right?
I don't, you do give in very easily. Azabin very much took advantage of that most of the time he was with you. And honestly, he did it to me too. And I feel like recently I have been learning more emotionally about the world than I think I realized there was before. If that makes sense. And it came fast for me, but it might not come fast for you, and that's alright. But I just want you to look for it a little bit. That's all. And if somebody talks to you like that again, I might get angry again.
Oh, Nick.
If somebody talks to any of you like that, I'll get angry. If I see Yeissal's brother, I'm going to get very angry.
Yeah. That's true. I guess that makes sense. If that happened to any of you, I guess I would get mad too.
Right. And it's easier to see it with other people than it is to see it with yourself.
Yeah.
But I don't want to keep you in this feeling of being attacked kind of situation, because I know they all probably, when we walked in the room, it looked like they had been talking to you already. So do you want to go get dinner?
Okay, yeah, let's get dinner.
Okay, and some ice cream, because I want ice cream. So
Ice cream sounds really good.
all right. Not a date, Alex. Not a date.
It's a friend date.
Friends
friend
going
date.
to get dinner.
There's friends date.
Just saying, Nyx was pretty sexy just there.
Only you, Victoria, found that.
I was just being honest.
Honesty is sexy.
All right.
The rest of y'all are liars, myself included.
Y'all are
Now we're just gonna go
Naelen
get some
hasn't
food.
lied.
I've never lied a day in my life.
Part of
this,
being a
and I
DM
believe
means
you.
being a DM means you're inherently a liar. Naelen had a fake identity. Yeah, I saw you. That bitch lies all the time.
What I lied about? What did I lie about?
It's lies by omission.
I think Lilith gets mad at people because she self-inflects.
How funny.
Yeah, we're just gonna go get some dinner and some ice cream, and that's it. That's the end of that scene.
Someone wants to talk to Naelen, he's just gonna go kind of sit in his room that he has. I don't know what room he has, but he's gonna go sit in there, try and remember some things, and go to sleep. So
Yeah, Yeissal didn't talk. She just
I figured.
played her music, vibed. She will be sitting up, but she kind of dressed in her sleepwear. She's just sitting like on the couch waiting for them to get in, including Lilith.
Sleepwear.
Yeah, my sneak. Just a full body, like just a little slip. Covering up my back, just sitting there on the couch with my legs crossed, like, where have you guys been? When they come in late.
I'm
Lilith
sorry,
goes
Mom.
to,
It's
like-
past the streetlights. I didn't mean to.
Lilith is going to like go find like a park or something and just sit and just like people watch for a while, and then once it gets dark, she's just gonna like have a good cry and then go back like pretty late.
I
Yeah,
knew
I
it.
was
I called
saying-
that shit.
I stayed up until I really won't go to sleep until I see the last person come in.
We're on some like 2 a.m. vibes.
It's fine. I'm up there. I'm just sitting there on
We're-
the couch.
We're definitely back before 2 a.m. At least I am.
Oh, Naelen probably wakes up by then.
Yeissal is just sitting on the couch playing her music.
Like, it
We're
was
back
dinner
to
time when we...
home.
Yeah, it was dinner time when we
The
went...
shop isn't gonna stay open really late anyway.
Yeah.
So, like,
Yeah, we rushed through dinner to get to the ice cream shop. Like,
Yeah.
be like that.
Cold Stone Creamery. Come on.
Naelen definitely went to sleep around like 10. So he's up at 2.
Oh, you know what? I was writing in my spell book furiously, then cried, then went home. In a
That's
park
fair.
on a bench.
I mean, sometimes that happens in college. You just
Not
you do
even,
that.
not even just in college. I mean, I've sat on a bench at a playground and cried while my niece and nephew were playing.
Life,
Sound
guys.
of children's laughter.
Oh yeah, I've totally done the same thing. Except for I went to the playground at 2 a.m. in Japan and just sat on a bench and cried when there was nobody there.
How very
that
how very
moment.
shoujo anime protagonist
It
of
was
you.
Why are we like that?
I was
Why
a
are we
full
like
anime
that?
character. It was great.
I shake my head, but I also have that bench.
We all had that bench.
Why are we like that as a unit? Derek is just like, nah, I stay in my room, I cry by my
What bench is that?
Crying?
that's
What's
good.
that?
Oh,
I don't know her.
I don't know her. No.
But when Lilith come in, I just look at her. What is her disposition right now? Does she just look tired? Does she look drunk? Because I don't know what she was doing.
She
I-
like I don't know.
Do I have to
Something that-
roll or can
Do
I
you have to
just
roll for her, or
observe?
can I just give her the vibe?
Give her the vibe.
It's a vibe
Um,
check.
Vibes.
Vibe check.
She has
Vibe
like
check.
ink stains all over her hands. She looks like really tired but still really angry.
That
And
after
she like
crying,
probably
tired.
like the after crying exhaustion but still angry, and she like probably like sees that you're up, just kind of like looks you up and down, and then just like starts heading towards her room.
Angry, but can still check you out, though.
It's a mood.
Lilith.
First of all, it wasn't horny, so fuck you. anyway. Yes.
You got some work done.
I did. Did you need something?
No. Just wanted to make sure you was okay. And I'll get
I'm
up.
fine. I can take care of myself, and I go to bed.
Petty indeed. And just go in there. Go in my room. But I
And
turn off all the
Bateman
light and make
comes
sure
out.
everything.
It's like, hey guys, I'm awake.
What I miss?
I don't bother anybody. I definitely just I sit down after my trance and I'm just more and more is coming to me with my book. So I'm rewriting everything, developing
Yep.
my spell book.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I have nothing to say to you.
And I'll just wait until everybody wakes up. So
I go to bed.
I also stay up a little later working on stuff, but then I'll go to bed.
wait, is Maddie up when I get up at 2? I will go see how she's doing. I don't. We all have our own rooms in this place, right? Like we got this.
No,
Did we get
No,
two
I think it's
rooms.
like 2.
right? I was sharing a room with Maddie and Lilith, right?
Yes, I think so.
Right. So when I wake up, if Maddie's in the room, I'll just. So how are you doing, Maddie?
I'm okay. Just throwing myself into work right now.
Did you want me to take the codex into
Oh.
my ring now, or you want me to wait until the night?
No, I think we could do it now.
Okay.
At least until I have a better idea on how to keep it safe. It probably is better with you.
If you don't mind me asking, I don't remember you telling me. What is this? What is it for? Do you know?
It's rumored to be a key or codex to unlock the recipe or secret or key to like the Philosopher's Stone.
Okay.
It's almost like a key to immortality or power. No one really knows. There's so many myths and legends and rumors that it's kind of spiraled. So people wanting it for different reasons. It could be eternal life, it could be turning into a god, it could be bringing back people from the dead, it could be anything. I really don't know the ramifications of it, but I do know that it's supposed to be powerful if we can decode it.
Are you wanting to decode it? If you are, it's something I could potentially help you with. Maybe even Lilith if you want her to help too.
If you say my name, I probably start waking up a little bit because we're all in the same room.
Yeah. I'm trying to be quiet, but yeah, it's a small room, so it's yeah. I'm just three heads might be better than one. If you want help, I understand if you don't though.
I am honestly torn. I mean, who wouldn't want this type of power, this type of technology, even? Like, it could potentially bring so much good to the world, but at the same time, it could also potentially destroy it. It would depend. I do want to unlock it, because then at least if I've unlocked it, I could maybe make things right again.
Then would you like some help?
Well, I
Or is
suppose
this
you're
something
already.
you wanted?
I suppose you're already in it.
Well, I mean,
I didn't ask for any help because it's dangerous.
I like danger, so
I don't, and I don't like putting my friends in danger. That's the last thing I would ever want for you or Lilith.
you aren't putting me in danger. I am offering myself to be put in danger for you.
What danger are you? What? It's
No,
so early.
Sorry. Didn't mean to wake you up. Let's go back to sleep.
No, I'm awake now. I actually. When you're done, I have something for Maddie.
Oh, okay.
Is this something I should go? Like,
No,
is this a private thing,
actually,
or is this a?
I want to make sure that you're here for it first before you go into your ring and make it useless. and she's in her like little like nightgown, and she'll get her spell book and open up to like a page, and you see like in oh okay I just noticed that there's a material component to cast this, so there's like a circle like on this one page that she opens up to in this like black ink that has kind of like a silvery shimmer to it when like the page turns. Like there's this circle with this like star-shaped glyph in it, and there's like different elemental symbols like all around like the ring that wraps around the star. And she'll point it out and say, I went to a park yesterday, and for the whole rest of the night worked on a spell that I thought might help prevent any future... Sorry, my mom was calling me. Perhaps it would help reduce the chances of any future thefts. It's a warding glyph, and I can cast it on anything, and I can set various conditions so that our friends can touch and handle an item or a door or something, but people who are not designated, well, a lot of things could happen to them if they were to touch it. The only thing is, in order to put this glyph onto an object, I would need a diamond that has been powdered, worth about 200 gold, and incense.
Damn. Okay.
I
But
mean, I have
an extra
some.
layer of protection to put onto the codex for times where it may need to be out.
I'm just gonna hug Lilith. I'm just gonna crawl over off my bed and crawl into her bed and give her a hug.
I just lay there like a stick. Bored. Okay, that's enough of that. Thank you.
Okay.
I have some incense. I do not have the diamond, unfortunately, though.
I mean, it's something that we can work on acquiring, but
What was the price? What was the cost of the diamond you needed again? I'm sorry.
200 gold, and not a diamond, but a powdered diamond.
Well, yeah. Okay.
But once it's cast, some spells only last a minute. They are instantaneous, or perhaps they last an hour. This one lasts until someone destroys it or causes it to activate. And so it will be there. And for any future castings, I can also infuse it with more power, making it harder to dispel.
That's amazing, Lilith. That's really cool. That could really help us.
You can also cast a spell into it and cause the triggering conditions to cast that spell at somebody. So, for example, my spell that unleashes a mind spike, when I cast that, I know the location of the person hit by that mind spike, wherever they go. So if I were to cast that into it, I would then immediately know where that person was who's touching the warded item.
That's really
That would be
cool.
definitely really useful.
Yeah.
This way we have no more horrible taking your things without asking.
I actually have something for you too.
Wait, what?
I've been working on this. It's not fully ready, but when it is, you will be able to store or recover some of your arcane ability.
What is it?
Technically, it is a spell refueling ring. While wearing this ring, the creature can recover one expended spell slot of 3rd level or lower.
That's very useful.
very
means
cool.
I can cast more spells. Oh, that will be quite nice. I appreciate that. Can you make sure? Hold on. Is there like a little gemstone in it? Can you make sure that it's light blue?
Of course.
Thank you. I don't want to break the aesthetic.
Well, I'm still working on the enchantment side of things, the science of it is a little complicated, so it'll be done by the morning, but I need to sleep first.
Were you not sleeping just now?
No, she
No,
was
I
working.
wanted to get it set up so I could activate it in the morning.
Well, you two should get back to sleep. I will go into my ring so I don't keep you up.
You're
Okay,
awake now.
I will hand him the codex.
Thank you. And did you want my help with like trying to learn things about this, or?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
Okay.
might be a good idea.
All right. Well, I go. Good night, and I will go back into my ring. Now, while I'm in my ring, I'm going to be researching this thing as much as possible.
With
So,
what?
I'm gonna be
Good
reading it.
luck.
Good luck.
I can
Stealing-
read all written
you're s-
languages.
You're stealing
DC
my thunder.
92
one
intelligence check.
That's a
You-
function of me, though.
Yeah, but this one you can't. No one can.
It's not technically a language; it's a codex.
Yeah.
Can I try? I want to try and decipher it then.
That takes time.
I know, but I'm gonna be working. I have 6 hours.
That's a lot of
takes
time.
more-
An
hours.
intelligence check.
No, I know that. I'm just saying I want to be working on doing this. I'm not saying I'm going to complete it today. I'm just
Naelen,
saying I
I'm
want to
about
work on it.
multi-class and steal everybody's thunder.
Make an
Alright.
intelligence.
He's gonna be a
Okay.
druid and next and a bard. And an artificer.
That's why I asked first. If Matty didn't say yes, he wouldn't have done this. Matty gave him permission.
That's fair.
9.
Yeah, no, it's you can just like glance over the
The
you
roll
know
was 7, so stop laughing.
the entirety of it, like to see what kind of symbols, what kind of like
So cute.
lettering is used, but you can't really make anything of it.
Yeah, this is why Maddie's been going to ruins and libraries every continent she goes on, because she's trying to see if there's any connection anywhere.
So there's no like words in this at all. It's just like all kind of like symbols and stuff like that.
I mean,
Right.
but there's basically words, but you can't read them even with being
no, I-
able to
I
read
didn't know
all
if-
languages. So
Yeah, okay.
Think of, I don't know if you I'm such a nerd. Have you heard of like oh my god, what's it called? It's like in the Notre Dame's time there was like an actual codex found of like almost like druidic drawings, but like no one has been able to decipher it, and a lot of people think it's fake, but a lot of people think it's real. And it's just like there's just pages of like drawings of like herbs and plants, and then there's like actual written text, but they
Yeah.
can't read it.
Yeah.
It's like that.
also,
That's
have
what I
you
meant,
heard
is there-
of the book where Kira, who also could comprehend languages but still didn't read the book until she actually managed to decode it, and then she got a brainworm. Yeah, it's like that book. There are words, but you can't use.
That's what I
spells
really.
or anything
That's
to
that's
read
what
them.
That's what I meant. It is so it's actually looks like language. It's just
Yeah.
okay. That's what I meant. I didn't know if it was just like different symbols.
No.
Oh, you don't want to read that book. That's a brainworm book.
I'm gonna read it.
We don't want to read that book.
I am going to read it.
Don't touch the brainworm book.
Like there's drawings too. Like it's not just like all text.
Yeah.
Like there's
Yeah.
drawings.
Yeah.
Okay. That,
And,
yeah,
like,
that's what I was trying to get.
Like,
Gotcha.
it looks like it would be like chemical formulas and stuff, but you can't make sense of them.
I'm assuming that means like it doesn't have like a root language type thing. Like it's an off thing of like celestial or something.
It uses like Elven script.
Okay. Cool. I will just sit in my ring until everybody else wakes up.
I mean, I wake up at like.
Well, you're not in the room though.
sunrise.
You're not in the
Yeah.
room.
Well, I'm gonna slink out. Go try to find a jeweler shop.
All right. Yeah, I mean, there's stuff around, I guess.
The first one I find, I'm just gonna go in.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Hello.
Would you happen to have a diamond worth 300 gold?
I can check. Kind of just goes in the back of this establishment. You hear some muffled talking to someone in the back. And then comes out with like a lockbox essentially. Is Twitch being a jerk? Damn.
When I refreshed, it fixed it. I'm not getting any
Yeah.
dropped frames or anything in my Twitch client. I think it's just the Twitch website being bad.
Rip. But yeah, the person in the store comes out with a lockbox, opens it, takes out a diamond. This one has a value of 300 gold.
All right, I will take that one. And I dropped 300 gold onto the counter.
Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it very much. And I'll walk out.
They like put the diamond in a little pouch for you.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
Over.
I appreciate that too. Have a good day.
You too.
Goodbye.
Bye.
And I walk back to the penthouse. I don't know what it's called. I can't remember the word. Hopefully unseen by anybody else.
Alex,
Uh-huh.
this is kind of my fault, but I have on my character sheet gems, and I have 7 of them. I don't know where I got them. Maybe it was from the bag. Did I get? No, I got it from the robe. I don't remember how much they cost. I think they were like 50 a piece or something. I think it was from the robe of useful items. I think.
Okay.
Yes, we leveled up when we woke up.
Yeah, so the robe of useful items has 10 gems worth 100 gold apiece. So that's where I got them from, I'm assuming.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Would I have 2 diamonds in there that we could get crushed?
Yes.
Perfect.
Lucky man. I'll walk in. I will not let anybody know that I went anywhere. And I'll brew some tea. I don't know. I'll do it. Because I'm the one that's awake first. Probably doesn't taste very good. Because this is my first time.
I believe in you. You can do it.
Roll a D100. See how that taste feels.
Dirt.
19. It's pretty bad.
You let it steep for way too long, and
Yeah.
it's just.
It'd be like that.
Well, once Maddie and Lilith wake up, I will come out of my ring. Hey, Lilith.
Yes.
So I was going through my things. You said you needed. I know they're not powdered, but I do have actually two diamonds that are worth 100 gold apiece. Would that work if we get it powdered?
Yes, that would work. Let me just double check. Incense and powdered diamond worth at least 200 gold pieces, which a spell consumes. That technically that could mean. Yeah.
Technically, it could be like 1 diamond worth 100 and a hell of a lot of incense.
Like the
worth.
super fancy incense. So to clarify, I need incense and the powdered diamonds that combined need to be worth about 200 gold. So the diamonds themselves may not necessarily need to be worth that much if I were to provide, say, 50 gold pieces worth of incense, but still I need both things.
Well, both the diamonds I have are worth 100 each.
1,000.
$1,000
each.
diamonds, bro?
What? Right.
Oh,
So
Lilith,
if you would like them, you can have them.
here
Thank you.
is your ring, and I didn't have any proper gems, but I did use some jewelry that I had in my tinker's tools, and this is what it looks like. But you'll notice, like, on the ends of each of these, there's like little, like, needle points almost, but they're retracted right now. And you have an option at the bottom of your ring, like you push a button, and it injects you almost like with a small infusion of like chemicals, and that's where you get your boost to get your magic back.
Dude, it's got that 6-hour power in there.
Yeah, it's
Hell
basically an energy drink in a ring.
She will hold out her hand for you to put the ring on.
I put the ring on.
Yes, it's quite lovely. I think, it looks quite nice on this finger next to my family signet ring. I think they are a good match. You did a good job matching the colors of the metals as well.
I didn't
I'm
have a
very-
sapphire, but I hope those work just as well.
It's very charming. I appreciate it. I'm
Yeah.
excited to see what it does.
I hope it works. I've never made one before.
Well, even if it doesn't work, it looks very nice.
It looks really good on you.
Thank you.
So what's the plan today?
We should probably go see if the others are up.
Okay.
I will go knock on their door.
I'm in
I
like the
mean,
living room. I have
it's
tea.
just-
Oh.
Oh, where's the
Hello, good morning, Nyx.
So I tried to make tea and it didn't come out very good, so you guys might want to make your own.
Oh. How long did you keep it in the water for?
About an hour because you guys didn't come
Oh.
out of the room.
Oh no.
I was
Okay.
waiting. I figured I'd just leave it in there until you guys came out.
It's really sweet that you tried, but like maybe try 50 minutes less?
Oh.
55 minutes less? Yep. Okay, I'll go make us some fresh tea. I'll make us a fresh pot.
So is Yeissal awake?
Yeissal comes out after. I'm pretty sure she probably. Because it's. How many beds is it in one room? Like, is it 2 or 1 bed?
2.
Okay. Yeah, I'll come out. Good morning.
Good morning. So what are we thinking what are we doing from here on out? Any ideas?
Well, if you want, Forrest in a Storm caught up with me last night.
Oh yeah, I
and-
forgot about that.
Mhm. And he informed us that there is a job looking for some adventurers into investigating some missing persons on a lake. We can go to
Oh.
the city hall to get more information.
Okay.
Yeah, we could definitely look into that.
Right?
We want to go now?
Sure.
All right, let's go.
We go.
Yeissal
tea.
is
After tea.
Oh.
Then we go.
as the tea is brewing. Yeissal is putting on her swapping the swords that were on her belt with the enchanted scimitars, and she's kind of wondering what she wants to do with the other two swords she has. She's just gonna put them on her back.
Something that you all probably would notice is Naelen now has like this hooked thing on his belt that is connected to a book. So
I ignore your hooked thing connected to a book.
yeah, it's just like it's like this little small book that's just like, you know, has like a chain or whatever, or like a leather strap that's like hooked onto my waist. Okay, that was just, you know, new thing for him. Cool.
What color
Well,
is the book?
it's just a simple. It's probably like some like black or brown. It's because I
Okay.
just bought it.
It's like
It
it's
was
like
a
leather
cheap
brown,
one.
like
Yeah,
leather.
it wasn't anything fancy.
Okay.
Yeah. This is not his original one.
Where's your original one?
I have no damn clue.
Oh shit.
In the ruins, you know.
Probably, yeah. It's actually lost in my ring somewhere. I just haven't found it because I don't.
Yeah.
I'm very
Under all the
unclean. You know,
pillows.
it's just yeah. It's
You'll
just
never
like
find it.
yeah.
An adventurer 100 years ago looted that ruin that your ring was in and took the spell book, but they didn't roll a nat 20 on their investigation check, so they didn't find your ring.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Yep.
Makes sense. All right, so we make our way to the town hall, right?
Do you mind if we stop by a store?
Let's do it.
Sure.
Just a blacksmith.
Okay.
Don't see why not. I actually wouldn't mind stopping by a jeweler's, so I'll do that while you do the
Would be-
blacksmith, and I'll meet you at town hall.
All right.
I'll go with you to the jeweler.
Okie dokie.
I will go to the blacksmith, and I just want to see if I can sell these two short swords.
Where did you get those?
The short swords were already like what I had.
Yeah, it's starting
Oh,
Oh,
equipment.
like your original weapons?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't want to feel like Sonata. I have too many weapons. I literally am like having.
Yeah, and if
I
they're
have-
just basic short swords, then you know.
Yeah.
And they're used, so
I have a total of 5 weapons on me, and I'm feeling like Sonata, and I don't like that.
I'd say you could probably get 10 gold for both of them.
Okay.
And basically, for the jewelers, I'm just trying to sell these 5 gems. So.
Oh, we're not getting the things powdered?
Oh, also do that. I gave you the 2. You have the 2 diamonds.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's
Alright, then
I had 7, and then I took the 2 away for the diamonds.
Okay, then I'll go with to get those 2
Yeah.
powdered.
I'll just let you sell the gems for the 100 gold each.
Thank you.
I can't be bothered. And to crush the diamonds, it would probably be 5 gold.
I will pay that. And then can I just pick up like 10 gold worth of incense from a place on the way?
Sure. Get that opium incense. I've got that. No, I've got opium incense.
Yeah, I've seen that on like ASMR channels. Don't ask me why they were looking at incense on ASMR channels, but they were.
Oh, okay. You gotta set the mood, you know?
I guess we'll make our way to town hall afterwards.
Yeah, which none of you know where it is, really. So,
I'll ask for the directions.
Can I ask
yeah,
for directions?
yeah,
What do I have to roll or?
nah,
Okay.
Yeah, I'll ask a guard, something like
yeah.
that.
They'll help you.
I don't know if Naelen would notice this, but I'm giving him major side eye this entire freaking time.
Nope. Wait. Maybe. That's a 12.
Yeah, you'd probably notice.
Is there something wrong? Do I have something on my outfit or something, or my face?
Yes, actually, you
What?
do.
Oh, do I? Oh, crap. Well, why didn't you tell me sooner? We were in that shop and everything.
I'll let you figure it out.
I take a, like, I don't have a mirror, which kind of sucks. I'll take a dagger and just try and try and get a reflection off of it and be like,
Yeah, no.
I don't see anything.
Yeah.
It was a bug. It flew away.
Oh. Okay. This is kind of awkward. I don't know why you're still staring at me.
Conversation for another time.
Sure. I am totally looking forward to that.
Lilith?
We aren't with you.
We're not with you.
Oh, I didn't go.
I
All
mean,
right.
you meet up somewhere, you know? You're going to City Hall.
Lilith?
Yes, good morning, Nyx.
Good morning.
Or good afternoon. What time of day is it? I know, she knows!
It's morning.
Then she says good morning.
Good morning. Do you have the same issue that I have where you can't see in the dark?
No.
Second. Yeah, no, I pull my hair back from like where it was covering the tips of my ears in my little bun, and I flick my little half-elven ears. No, in fact, a few in my lineage are half-elven, meaning that our elven ancestor, I believe it's about 14 generations back, I don't quite recall, I'd have to look at my scroll, had dark vision. And
Alright.
I'm actually quite good at seeing in the dark.
I wasn't sure. I've never talked to you about it before, so I was just checking.
No, it's, I'm decent enough at seeing in the dark.
Right. Never mind then.
Rip. You know, there might be a spell I could learn to make you be able to see in the dark.
Well, I have that spell already, but I also have goggles, so I was just gonna give you the goggles, and if I gave you the goggles, I could cast a spell on myself, and... But it's alright.
Thank you for the thought.
Yep.
Can everybody else sleep in the dark? Just out of curiosity. I guess I don't know if that's ever came up.
Hmm?
Can everybody else? Yeah, I saw you. Can you see in the dark pretty well?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's only you. Apparently, next.
Alright, well, I guess I'm just keeping the goggles then. Thank you, Iris, wherever you are.
You're so welcome.
You're here!
Continent.
What?
On another continent, Iris can feel the warmth.
I know he's totally thinking about me right now.
So, fishermen, people on a lake missing. Should we go in?
Of course.
We go in.
It's the
Yeah.
usual city hall set up with reception desk and waiting like seats and stuff, but no one else is there. So there's just the receptionist.
I
Is
walk
it-
up to the front desk.
Yes, how may I help you today?
Good morning. My
Good morning.
compatriots and I are looking to get in on that task about trying to find out about the missing persons on the lake.
Right. Well, you should speak to who's in today? Well, it's one of the guards. I don't know their name, but they're in that room, so just knock and see who it is and tell them that you're looking to take the job.
All right, thank you. I will inform my party about that, unless they were listening. I'm pretty sure they were listening. And
I'll
just go
sit
and
down there.
knock on the door.
Come in.
I go in.
I follow.
And at a desk, you see an Imperial Guard, which is a bit different. Usually at City Hall, there's, the City Guard, but also this Imperial Guard is a lizard folk, which is pretty rare here.
Have I ever seen a lizard folk?
Yeah, you have.
Okay.
They're more common towards like the Anchor Island.
Oh, that's where I'm from. Cool.
Yeah.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
We are the Fabled Five, and we are looking to partake in that mission about the missing persons on the lake.
Ah, yes, excellent. So what you would need to know is that yesterday we got a report from someone who was out fishing with their friends, and the boat was flipped and they were pulled under.
Alex, no.
One managed to escape and get the boat righted somehow. They don't really know how it happened, but they said that the thing pulling them under was pretty grotesque humanoid thing. I couldn't really give a good description given the chaos of what was happening and the loss of their friends, but yeah, so we're willing to pay 25 gold per person to just go and investigate it, and 50 gold if you can find whatever it was and give us information about it, and 100 gold if you take care of the problem.
I look at my party to see how their reactions are.
I mean, we're doing anything else, so
At the very least, we should check it out.
Right.
What if it is
Um,
more of a of an issue than you realize it is right now?
Well, could negotiate about pay.
I'd like to hear.
But to be clear, it is per person, so if you take care of the problem, you would have 500 gold total.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm
Which
just
is quite a lot of
Yeah.
money.
no, I know, but somebody in our party dies.
Well, that's, don't die.
Well, then don't do that.
Idea. Alex,
Who
I
is
can't believe
this?
you're doing an underwater thing again. You're Travis Willinghaming me.
Who is the unfortunate victim? The one that survived?
Oh, they have asked not to have to speak to, whoever's taking the job because they are traumatized and, would not want to speak about it again. Which is fair. So,
What's your name?
I'm Durastrix.
The rest. Okay. Well, we will see what we can do. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Oh, and they were, not that far out of the lake because they're, hobby fisher, not actual fishermen.
Mm.
So you shouldn't have to go that far
What-
away from the docks.
Oh, so it's from the dock point.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm assuming attacks on the lake isn't a common occurrence then?
No. This is very, very strange.
And it's only happened to them.
As far as we know, but it's a big lake.
What if it was a murder?
Well, I mean, it was definitely a murder, seeing as something dragged them down. And they didn't come back. So they're
No
probably
bodies
dead.
have been found. No bodies have been found at this point.
No.
I'm
Okay.
saying, like, what if the friend that got away was actually the murderer?
Let's
Could be
not discuss
possible.
it here.
Sure.
I mean, it's possible, I suppose, but that's, you can investigate, and if you find the bodies and there's proof of,
Foul play.
some other cause of death than a humanoid weird creature, then, sure. Let me know.
All right.
You have the world's best detectives on the case. We'll be back.
No, guys, I completely forgot that we were going to a lake. I could have given us the ability to breathe underwater.
Would be very useful, yes.
Well, didn't you talk to Forrest in a Storm yesterday and hear that there was something happening with fishermen on the lake?
But there were
Why
more
didn't-
things on my mind.
Why didn't you take the water spell in the first place if you
The-
heard about it yesterday?
There were more things on my mind that
Mhm.
I wasn't thinking about people disappearing in the lake until this morning. I told you I forgot this morning. I forgot we talked about that.
Let's go look. Maybe we can find a small boat. Go out there.
How long of a trip would this going to be out to the lake?
I mean, the city is right next to the lake. If you look on the map, it's right there. City Hall is actually pretty close to the docks because the city was built out from the point of the lake. Because that's around the lake are where, the mud pit
I'm
quarries
lost.
are.
I'm lost on the map. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Ataraxia
I was like
Island.
two islands over.
It's a rave. I wish chat could see this. Does it have
What?
any reference?
Wait,
You
I
not see
got.
our circles?
Wait, I got you. I got you.
I'm on a different map, so.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Look at that rave.
Yeah.
Larissa rave.
Alright.
Rave.
We'll head to the docks then.
And there are bigger docks for like some more actual official fishermen ships. And then there are smaller docks with smaller boats.
I want to speak to some of the dockmen here to see if they saw anything weird in the waters lately.
Alright. I mean, there are people working on the docks, and you see actually that, like, the smaller boats, that there are guards, and, like, they're telling people not to go in the smaller boats because of what happened.
Yeah.
I almost hit Queenie while gesturing because she suddenly jumped up on the desk and just right
I'm telling
there.
you, they're coordinating something on Discord.
Discord.
God damn it.
So, yeah, I just want to ask them if they have seen anything else, any other boats were tipped over, or have they had any strange weather, anything else like weird that's going on the waters.
From the people you talk to, there haven't really been anything like big strange, but they've noticed like nets being torn sometimes, and like half-eaten fish in the net. And the waters have been like, you know, there's just been an odd feeling that they can't like put a finger on, but
Fishermen are super superstitious, so.
Have they did anyone else see the attack other than people that experienced?
The attack happened yesterday, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
and like they weren't far away enough from the docks that people wouldn't have seen it, so there are several like other fishermen that say that yeah, they saw the boat tip over, and then like people being pulled under, and then the boat suddenly like flipped over seemingly on its own so that the one survivor could get on and quickly return to shore.
That's not sketchy to anybody else.
That is very sketchy. That's very sketchy.
While Yeissal, so if it's like a lake, that means that there's just like the kind of like muddy like shores, right? Like it's not all like the docks have all been built out and you can't like step onto the ground and like walk on mud.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so then
and also this is definitely mud, since this is a place known for its mud.
Yeah.
Can I, since this happened in the last
And
day,
clay.
could I maybe like walk around looking at the mud? And if anyone wants to like help, I'll let them know what I'm doing. I want to like look for like any like markings that don't look like normal footprints. Like, is there anything like that looks like it could be a creature? Maybe it was coming in and out of the water.
Sure, I'll help you out with that if you, while Yeissal is talking with the dockmaster or whoever she's talking to.
Yeah, she's talking to people.
Speaking of advantage.
Yeah, literally like home.
Master's probably at like the main docks. These are like the communal docks. So there might be like some people that check like licensings and stuff, but the dockmaster wouldn't.
Yeah, there's no real dockmaster in this part. It's just, you know, fishing boats. There's no like travelers coming from
hobbyists.
anywhere.
The hobbyists are all like
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
Also, would I know of any creatures being from Seaven, a place that's very close to the water? Would I know of any water based creatures that can do stuff like that?
I mean, make a nature check.
Can I make like a history check for like urban legends?
History.
What check should I
Uh,
make to look for like
sure.
footprints or like weird marks?
Investigation, please.
I said you have advantage.
Yeah, I like rolled a natural 19 plus 7, so it's a 26 investigation.
Nice.
Nice. Unfortunately, you can't find any odd footprints or anything like that. Seems
So then that means
either
it
it
either
doesn't come out of the water,
or it has human-sized footprints.
or it's just not coming out of the water here where people can see it.
Yeah.
15 for my nature check.
And 15 for history for urban legends.
I mean, there are all manners of like creatures and humanoids that live underwater. It's hard to pin down. I mean, given that they said the survivor said it was like grotesque looking,
Okay.
probably not, one of the friendlier species either. Like,
Okay. Since I know a lot.
Urban legends, I mean, it's not like urban legends so much as for like a grotesque humanoid that you've heard about would be like a sea hag,
Okay.
possibly. Because they can live underwater and are typically messing shit up whenever they show up. So
I I would bring up that urban legend. I don't know if they have that here, but there's that possibility.
Well, we will just have to be careful.
I have a brilliant idea. Why don't we just get on a little boat, float out there, and see what happens?
And I
think that's
I can go under the water. I can swim. I have I can breathe under there. I have a new potion that I could use.
Like I said, if I was thinking about it, I could have made all of us breathe underwater.
I can only do it on myself because it's tuned to my DNA.
would be very useful, Nyx.
We could come back
But-
tomorrow.
oh, well. I mean, we're already here, right?
That's
We'll
fair.
just go out
Let's
on the
see what we
lake,
can find today. How about that?
and then yes, if we can't deal with it, then we can come back tomorrow when we can breathe underwater.
I can also go underwater with you. I just have to turn into an animal that can breathe underwater.
Also, Ranival can go underwater with you. Also, Ranival has swim
Also-
speed now, by the way.
Oh shit.
Also, what time did the attack happen? What time of day? Did we figure that out?
it was around noon.
Wow.
Yeah.
So.
Wow.
Okay.
Broad
And
daylight.
it's around noon, right?
It's earlier than that. I'd
Okay.
say it's like 10:30.
We can always go out there and just sit out there
No.
until then. So
Jump up and down in the boat.
No, let's not do that.
Make a lot of splashing and waves.
Well, if you want to be bathed, you can turn yourself into a fish.
They eat fish.
That's why she said bait.
But they eat fish. That's less bait and more like actually getting eaten.
well, just think, if the thing eats you,
It
you
won't be
become
able to
yourself
actually-
when that creature dies, right? So you just
Exactly.
would blow up them from the inside.
Sounds like perhaps if people were stolen out of a boat, then a fish may not be the best bait.
Right.
Also,
So
true.
actually put a person in the water. That's unfortunate.
Why don't we go
I
out
mean,
and boat?
I will get into the water. I have no issue with that.
I
Why
would
don't we
love to
just
be in the
swim
water,
out?
but
Well,
hell
that
no.
we might get tired. It's better that we have a boat at least. Do-
Yeah.
Also, it's still just spring, so the water
Yeah,
is
so
probably
cold.
cold as hell.
Let's get on the boat. Can I procure a small,
A small dinghy.
not like just a big enough boat for 5 people? Would I know that because I have training in water vehicles?
It's a dinghy.
Yeah,
Sure,
But-
yeah, but you also, there are
gotta pay for it, right?
guards, the guards there that are like saying no one get in these small boats today because,
We're
Well,
paid
we are
to investigate
investigating. We
Yeah.
are being
by the
paid.
city.
by whom?
Dress. What's his name? Jurassic? I can't remember his name.
Lilith would remember.
The Rastrix.
Jurassic. What I said, Dress?
You said Jurassic, like Jurassic.
You said it again.
Jurastrix.
I was like, wait. I was like, it's something. Dress.
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park.
Doo-doo-doo.
Do, do.
He jumps.
But given that the guards do have like their own little boat that they've been using to like trying to investigate, but they haven't found shit. So
Is this
they
boat of a
lend you.
similar size to the one that was capsized?
yeah, I think it's the same model actually. So
Good.
Well, thank you.
good luck out there. We haven't been able to find anything on the surface or been able to lure anything out. So
Yes, well, we will see what we can do. Have a good day.
it's
on the
a
boat.
rowboat. Who's gonna row?
I guess I can roll.
Yeah, you have the proficiency in water vehicles.
I
Yeah.
don't row boats.
Of course you don't, darling.
As
course you
soon
don't.
as soon as the boat starts moving, I start getting green in the face.
Oh dear, please do not throw up here.
Nyx
Let's
has a
not.
twin.
If you need to
I-
buff, please
I
do it over the side.
I will be all right. Just
So it's not just airships, but also
Hmm.
water vehicles.
it's any kind. Yeah, it's
If you get into a cart, is that a problem too?
no. It's I don't know. It's like the waves and the air currents is the thing that gets to me.
Like
It's
the turbulence.
yeah. I just don't.
Does that mean being on a horse would be a problem because they're very bouncy?
1 second. Almost threw up, but I didn't. No, horses are fine also. It's just I don't know what it is about the being on a water or in the air does not sit with me well. So I will be okay. I just have to concentrate.
I wish I'd known that. I could have given you like something to settle your stomach before we got on here.
Oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it. As soon as we like, hopefully when we stop moving, I'll be fine.
I want to go a little bit faster. Can I try to go
Oh, you're a
faster?
dick.
Make an athletics check.
I just want to fuck with him. What was that? A 15.
You go a little bit faster.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw. That's not very
did-
nice.
I rolled to see
What?
if I would throw up or not. I rolled an 18, so
Are you trying to make him sick?
Of course
I
not, darling.
I think she
I just think we
is,
should.
actually.
How? I'm just trying to make sure we get there fast enough. Don't want to like dilly dally, will we?
I believe
Mhm.
her. Hold
I-
on a second.
As we're going, I'm just gonna. Hey, Renival, will you check to see if you see anything in the water, and I will let him
What?
dive into the water, and he starts
She's
swimming
screaming.
next to us.
I got an 18 insight check on you just now.
Oh, but my deception is pretty high, I think. Where is it? The fuck?
Starts with a D,
Oh,
so it's up on the
no.
higher list.
I was looking at persuasion. That's not it. Yeah, you got it. I'm lying, but I'm saying it with a straight face. I just
Yeah, I saw. What if we were on an airship and then he hung you over the side of it?
Oh, that's not the same. You can
You-
actually die from an airship.
My fault. My fault. Yours is a fear and his is an actual sickness. My
We
bad.
are investigating someone that died in the water. What do you mean?
He's fine.
That's
though.
also fair.
He's fine. Like an airship can actually, you can get blown to pieces or fall to
hope-
your death.
I'm going
You
to
could
look through
drown in
Annabelle's eyes.
water if you fell in and couldn't swim, or it was very choppy.
He can swim.
Can you swim, Naelen?
Yes, I can swim. I can't hear you. I don't know why I answered that.
Ranimal's head pops out of the water, and you speak through him.
Yes, I can swim.
Yes, I can swim.
You can make a perception check
Sure,
for
sure.
Ranimal.
I'm gonna
Ooh,
give him bardic
natural
inspiration.
20.
Oh, don't need it.
Nice.
So that's 23. Randevald has dark vision of 60 feet and has blind sight of 10 feet.
Nice.
So 23 total.
So you're on about 100 feet away from the docks or so when Ranwolf feels something but doesn't see anything, but you hear a voice saying, "I'm here to help."
I say out loud, Ranival is currently hearing a voice asking if he's going to help. I'm assuming from below us.
Yeah.
Did it come from below? Okay. From below us. So we should stop the boat.
I stop and cast see invisibility upon myself.
Okay, do you look?
Yeah,
Over
I
the
look
side.
down to see if I can see Ranival.
You see Ranival, and you see next to him, or like under him, humanoid, but not a grotesque one. Actually, very beautiful, with like flowing hair and just like blue skin, watery. Doesn't look threatening. Just, questioning.
Well, there is a beautiful creature below there, not grotesque at all.
I tell Ranival to look around to see if he sees anything. Once he's heard the voice, I can look in the direction.
Can I cast Detect Magic?
Nope. Sure. Well, you don't sense any magic other than like from items you have.
I will respond back to this creature. Sure, we're here to help. How can we help? From Ranival.
Terrible people have invaded the lake. They killed people yesterday, and they've killed many of my family. We managed to save one of the people yesterday, so we were wondering if someone would come to help us.
Where are these individuals that you're speaking of?
They're closer to the bottom of the lake. They seem to be
Hmm.
searching for something.
We are here to help, but getting to the bottom of the lake might be an issue for us.
Oh. Do you know anyone who can?
I can't get down there right now.
I can't hear
We
you.
can't. We're not
Yeah.
hearing this.
Yeah, we're
Oh.
not. Yeah, this is underwater.
We could get down. We could come back tomorrow, and we could get down there. But unfortunately, we can't get to the bottom of the lake today. Would it be okay if we came back tomorrow? Do you think you'd be safe for one more night?
We can hide. We've just been, worried about them finding whatever they're looking for. They came through a portal a few days ago. They're not good.
Let me talk to my companions and see what they say. I will
Okay.
leave Ranivold there. And I will, go back to myself and explain this conversation to everybody.
I can see her. Do I know what this creature is?
Make something check.
History or nature,
Arcana?
maybe? Yeah, I doubt religion.
Yeah, probably history.
History? Okay. 15 seems to be my lucky number, but I'm gonna use my luck. Yeah, it can't. 15.
You don't know like exactly what she is, but she seems to be some sort of fey creature, probably.
Okay.
So
I kind of wave at her if she sees, if she's looking.
She waves back.
Yeah, I know you can get down there today, but I don't think, with the information we have now, I don't think it's a good idea for you to go down there by yourself.
No.
I think we should do this tomorrow. Would be the best bet, or maybe we could look to see if there's anybody that sells any like water breathing potions or something. I don't. It's either that or we wait until tomorrow.
I mean, the safer bet would be tomorrow because I can let us breathe underwater, and if anything goes wrong, I can also get us out of the water very fast if I take my 2 spells.
Yes, so I think that would be the best option. They said they can hide for another night, so they're just worried about them finding whatever they're looking for.
What do these people look like that just came to the bottom of the lake?
1 second. I will
Alright.
go back into Ranival. Could you by any chance describe what these things look like? All we've heard is they look monstrous and grotesque.
Oh well, they they've slimy scales covering pale skin, and the hair resembles seaweed, and kind of like emaciated, and there are 3 of them.
I will repeat that to everyone as she describes them to me. So
Does that sound like anything?
Yeah.
Like I've heard
Do
of.
does that sound like sea hags to me?
Yeah,
Hell
definitely.
yeah, that urban legend!
Well, not so much urban legend as actual history.
Actual
of
history.
Fae
Yeah.
beings.
They're real!
Also, with you, like having a connection to the Feywild and them being Fae.
I forgot I'm part Fae. Oops.
Yeah.
She said, I forgot.
I thought I forgot I'm part Fae. This bitch. So yeah, Maddie would be like, there was definitely creatures like that in the Feywild. I never came across them, but I was warned about them. And if there's 3 of them, that means that they're pretty powerful together.
We will just have to be very careful.
Yeah, in my current state, I really can't do much underwater.
As long as
Didn't
I can
bring my-
breathe underwater, I can do anything I can do up above water.
I didn't
Well, I
bring my
guess-
swimming suit.
I will have a swimming speed, but I can't do it to anybody else. I can only do it to me because I've only made it.
Oh,
for
that's
me.
a good
Right.
point. Should we try to get other? Is there perhaps some sort of a potion we could try to acquire to make us all better swimmers tomorrow? In addition to being able to breathe water, should we look into something like that?
It
I'll
could probably
definitely
help.
wear smaller skirts. This is
Wait.
not lake swimming clothing.
Hang on.
Wait.
I might be able to do
Walk
one.
sign is on to cross.
I might be able to do one other person aside from me. Hang on, let me just double check. Yes, so me and one other person can do this. Artificers! I can make potions that do this, but I can only make one other one.
Is that a spell or is that something else that you can do that?
No, those are my elixirs that I can just make. Like, I can get the fly speed or the faster
Yeah.
walking speed or alter self.
Oh, alter self. Damn.
Because Maddie has alter self, like, always with her, but she also can make these elixirs
Well,
that she can either drink or give to another person.
so here's the thing. Just planning. If you cast alter self on yourself, made 2 elixirs for that. Nyx changed. If I could get a scroll of alter self, I can put it in my spellbook, and then I can also alter self, and then we would be good. But I don't know, unless we find like potions that make us good at swimming. Otherwise, we're slow.
Yeah.
I was about to ask something so slow. I was about to say, what was that for 40? And then I was like, I know. I got it. I know. I got it.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I leveled up. So I can make 2 alter selves potions, and I can cast the alter self on myself. So I have myself and 2 other people will have alter self.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is, like, you alter self, you give 2 alter self potions to Yeissal and Naelen. Nyx does a wild shape.
Like a
And then
shark or something.
And then, like, I can also get, like, getting a scroll is not ideal, but if we can, like, go find someone else who can make a potion or just something to make, like, the swimming and stuff easier. Like, either
Yeah,
a scroll
sense.
or
Yeah.
a potion.
Okay. I mean, since
So I don't think we're good to do this today.
right. Yeah, I think that's probably the best course of action.
I will relay this information back to this individual under the water.
I said her name.
My companions would like to know your name. Also, where can we find you if we are looking? Are you like hiding somewhere specific or?
No, we're moving around, but when you come here, I will find you.
All right, sounds like a plan.
My name's Estelle.
I will relay that information. Well, we will be back here bright and early tomorrow morning. Probably as soon as the sun rises. So, stay safe. And
Thank you.
I will make Randall disappear and reappear on my shoulder. So, I told them that we would be here tomorrow as soon as the sun rises. So, we need to get whatever we need to
Yeah,
get done
We have time today.
tonight.
It's still early, so let's go shopping and see if we can acquire maybe one or two more alter self or something along those lines in terms of spells or potions. I could go to the where was it? Is the pocket theory or whatever? Isn't there a magic item store here?
Mhm.
Yeah, we can go there. Let's try there.
Yes.
That's where Saphir is the
Right.
store clerk. Because she
I
winked at
rose
the
back.
camera.
Oh yeah. All right, let's head back in and go shopping.
There wouldn't be, by any chance, armor in here, would there? That might help with swimming.
Oh.
That might be called the mariner's armor.
No.
Damn it.
Or like the cloak of the manta ray.
No.
That would be too convenient.
Yes. But you row back to shore and you head to Sculptured Spells, where the tabaxi is dusting some shelves as you come in. Oh, hello again.
Hi.
Good to see you.
We are looking for either potions that can help us breathe in the water or make us swim faster.
Well, if we're going
you have it?
tomorrow, we don't need to breathe underwater.
I was thinking
Potions?
if we can get the potions, you don't have to use a spell to do that though.
I don't really
If-
have any
depending on the
other
price.
spells.
Okay, well never mind. Just spells that
Potions for
help us swim.
breathing. Potions or spells for swimming, or a scroll, something of that sort.
Correct.
Oh, well, I've got an oil that will help you move better, unhindered. It basically grants you the same effect as a freedom of movement spell for 8 hours.
That's nice.
It will take 10 minutes to apply the oil.
How long does it last for?
8 hours.
Oh. How many of those do you have? And how much do they cost?
I've got 2 at the moment. They cost 400 gold each.
For the oil?
Oil.
I
Yes.
think
Freedom of movement. It's freedom of movement though.
I feel
Which
like it
is
would be
really
cheaper.
nice.
I feel like it would be cheaper for us to do the Maddie's potions and I get a scroll of alter self and Nyx wild shapes, but I will defer to the
Oh.
party. I have 7 golds.
At the end of the day, we will not make money on this job if we do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if we get alter self is a level 2 spell. Like that scroll is cheaper than 400 gold.
You have an alter self scroll.
I believe I do.
Is that a kitty? I see.
How much would that be?
I mean, honestly, at the same time, though, I'd really like to help the water lady. So, if we don't make money, that's all right, I guess.
Just speak for yourself on that one.
But, like, it's like a cool, apparently beautiful water person.
Quite, but we still would like to make some money just in case if we're going against something that's powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's fair.
I mean, she is quite lovely, but that doesn't excuse the danger. Yes, guy, what the fuck?
I mean, there is still time. We could go back and negotiate if they could pay partial for.
Since we know what they are, they might
Yeah.
be willing to pay more than just 100 apiece. So, we could do that also after we leave here.
Or maybe
That's fair.
perhaps we should go back to the town hall, report what we found, and see if we can get an upfront payment to cover the cost of these oils.
Wait, did they not have an altar
They
self
do.
scroll?
Or
They're
something.
checking the price, I think.
Yeah. It's
Was it
it's
400 gold for all of
300 gold.
300 gold for the
300
scroll?
gold for the
Okay.
scroll.
Would that be 400 gold for oil for like everybody? Or
No, that's
per-
400 each.
Just for 2 people.
Yeah, we might
Oh,
as
no,
well
for
go ahead
one
and get the
person.
altar.
Yeah, they're each.
Oh
jeez.
my
That's
God.
800 gold for 2
That's
people when we're
800.
only
That's-
making 500
Yeah,
gold right
we
now.
not gonna get that much. We just not. We might as well just go ahead and get the
I'm
altar self.
curious. I'm curious. If we were to buy both of them, would you sell them for 500? As a joint thing?
Huge
No.
discount.
That's like 200.
That's an insane discount.
Yeah, that's a insane discount.
Naelen, have you done this before?
When he said that, Yeissal just looked at him like, "You serious?"
We all were like, what?
I give them a nice smile, show the white teeth.
She looks incredibly unimpressed.
We are
It's a
trying to
fit.
we are trying to help the city. There has been attacks on the lake. I don't know if you've heard. And we are trying to stop those from happening, but we need to be able to get to the bottom of the lake. That's why we need these.
Then perish.
Damn.
Such a severe mood. Like she's like, "Oh, sounds like a you problem."
She's like, oh well, I was talking to my friends Marceline and Cleo on Discord, and they said, "Fuck you guys."
Yeah, they said
Sure.
don't fall for that shit.
I think we should just go with the scroll.
I turn around. Does anybody have any enough money for the scroll?
I have plenty in the bag of holding.
Okay, well you go ahead and buy the scroll then.
What's the matter with the baby?
Bag of
What?
holding. Do. Actually, we don't have
make
enough in the
sure-
bag of holding.
Oh shit!
How much is
We
in
don't
bag
have
of
shit in the
holding?
bag of holding.
We have 300.
That is enough. It's 300 gold.
We have
for the
oh,
scroll.
okay. I thought it was 400. Okay.
No.
That's the oil.
The
Okay,
oil
okay.
is
Oh.
400.
We better start selling feet pics.
Yeah, we only have 370 gold left, guys.
So then that's
Well, we
70
have
gold if we buy the
70 gold
scroll.
left.
Okay.
Shit.
So I'll give 20 platinum and 100 gold.
Thanks.
Also,
Thank
can
you.
can I get one of those oils, please?
You whore. You absolute cretin!
We're all like, "Excuse me."
We all just said, "Hold up."
We like turn to walk out and we just hear Naelen say that and we all just like, "Excuse me."
Like all four of us. Just,
It's funny because it's named Oil of Slipperiness, and what he just said was very slippery.
that was very slippery, bruh. You snake for real. And I'm the snake race. You a snake for real.
Oh no.
I spent a lot of my money on you all recently, okay? I can buy me a nice
He's like
thing.
he's like on some Tricho stuff.
But it doesn't last. You just spent so much money on something that's only gonna be 8 hours. It's gonna be gone.
Okay, but imagine
It's
he's
freedom
gonna
of
have
movement,
to
though.
he's gonna oil himself up for 10 minutes, and y'all get to watch.
So what?
Ah.
You're
Shit, damn,
oiling
Alex
yourself.
fucked us all.
This is also for you all. So
Oh, thank you.
He's gonna like put on a show for us.
Oh, damn.
Oh my
Also,
god.
hate
Nyx,
it.
you got 10 gold.
I'm gonna have to. I'm
Oh,
gonna have
I
to
got
get
10
someone.
gold for why?
I'm gonna have to get someone to do my like put the oil on my
Thanks.
back.
Nice.
So
Oh jeez, he just
You want someone to put the oil on your back?
well, I'm going to have to. I can't reach my back.
I'll help you out, bud.
Oh,
I
thank you. Thank you, Nyx.
I'll help. No problem.
I'm just saying I ship them.
On that slippery note, can we take a quick break?
Actually, we're probably gonna end.
Oh, okay.
No, ish.
yeah,
Say
that's fine.
we actually slept and
Because
everything.
you prepare the rest of the day, like talk amongst yourselves, whatever, and we'll pick up next time
Sure.
with
Great.
possible sea hags.
No.
And oily Naelen.
Yes.
Just two bros oiling each
So-
other up.
Yeah, of course.
Yep. But like I
Yes.
said, we'll pick there next time. And thanks everyone for watching.
Yes, thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Oh, I messed up the overlay.
Oh,
Alright, there we go. Oh,
Okay, love you.
Yes.
Bye.
okay, bye.